respect Bill. Like, I respect Bill for what he do for his son. I don't mind sitting at a real table, me and you, Devin, Jay, and we could sit there and negotiate and find what's right for the fight to happen. Let's do it. We all businessmen. We all could handle our own at the business table. So that's how I look at it. Like, I see Devin Haney as a hell of a fighter. I see Bill as a hell of a businessman. But if y'all really about y'all business and that's what y'all want.
If it's me with Teofimo, it's easy. Based on what I see, what Devin can do to Shakur. Easy. Like when I saw you and I told you Brian Norman was gonna be easy, you said easy? I said easy, right? Was it easy? Didn't I say it was gonna be easy? Easy.
This has to be the most diabolical duck I've ever witnessed, gang. Like, bruh.
With Keyshawn Davis no longer in the picture, the spotlight has quickly shifted to a new potential blockbuster, as Shakur Stevenson has wasted no time calling out Devin Haney and throwing his name into the mix, offering a fight that could give boxing fans one of the biggest matchups in the sport, and the unexpected development has sent shockwaves through the boxing world, leaving fans wondering what happens next for both fighters. Keyshawn Davis has fully withdrawn from the much-anticipated.
Davis fully withdraws from the much-anticipated potential fight with Devin Haney for $2 million plus and the WBO championship belt. Say it ain't so. WBO has received formal written notice from Keyshawn Davis, and they have declined the purse bid adjudication and will not participate in the ordered contest against Devin Haney. The matter is now referred to the WBO committee and the ratings committee for the appropriate ruling. #belts matter. Obviously they don't, because this was an opportunity for Keyshawn Davis to fight Devin Haney. Here are the purse bid numbers, right? Devin was slated to, according to the purse bid, get $6.4 million. Maybe as champion he got more than that, and Keyshawn would have netted $2.1 million. But now, in the words of DMX, boom, not anymore. Because now you on the floor, wishing you never, boom, not anymore. So Keyshawn pulls out, fight not happening.
Potential fight with Devin Haney for $2 million plus the WBO championship belt, as the WBO has received formal written notice from Keyshawn Davis and they have declined the purse bid adjudication and will not participate in the ordered contest against Devin Haney, and the matter is now referred to the WBO committee and the ratings committee for the appropriate ruling, with the purse bid numbers showing Devin was slated to get $6.4 million as champion while Keyshawn would have netted $2.
I got the notice from the WBO and his attorney saying that he's withdrawn.
Wow, you heard it here live on Champ's side. He's withdrawing. So you got notified from the WBO and Keyshawn's legal team?
Live on Champ's side, the baddest brand in the land, Bill Haney is confirming that Keyshawn, the businessman Davis, has withdrew his petition to fight against Devin Debo, the Dream Haney, live on Champ's Side Boxing. You got it here. And then I gotta go, King. I just want to make sure I touch my brothers.
Okay,
Peace.
all right.
But now that Keyshawn has pulled out, the fight is not happening. Bill Haney also addressed the situation during a phone call, making it clear that he is still focused on getting the biggest fights made for Devin Haney, as he discussed the latest developments surrounding the negotiations, defended his team's position, and expressed confidence that Devin is ready to face whoever steps up next, and his comments added another layer to the ongoing story as fans continued to wait for clarity on Haney's next opponent. Ring Magazine revealed the latest update, saying, Keyshawn Davis's team has formally informed the WBO that he will not move forward with challenging Devin Haney for his welterweight title, and according to a letter obtained by the Ring's Mike Coppinger, Davis was set to earn $2.13 million following the result of Thursday's purse bid won by Top Rank, and the report quickly sent shockwaves through the boxing world, confirming that the highly anticipated showdown will not move forward despite the successful purse bid. Bill Haney did not hold back after the news became official, tweeting simply that he ducked it, and the blunt message made it clear where Team Haney stands, with Bill accusing Keyshawn Davis of walking away from the fight and immediately fueling even more debate across the boxing world. Shakur Stevenson wasted no time responding after the Haney-Davis fight fell apart, tweeting that he is ready to go and has been saying the same thing all along, calling on Bill and Devin Haney to call his bluff, and with Keyshawn Davis out of the picture, Shakur made it clear that he is ready to step in and finally make the long-discussed showdown with Devin Haney happen. Boxing and Barbecue also reacted to the latest developments by tweeting that this is the fight, and Shakur Stevenson doubled down on his challenge by tweeting repeatedly that they should fight at 144 pounds, and his message left no doubt that he wants the Devin Haney fight next, making it clear he is ready to step in immediately after the Haney-Keyshawn matchup fell apart, and the passionate call-out only intensified the demand from fans to finally see two of boxing's elite technicians settle their rivalry in the ring. A-Side also weighed in on the situation by accusing Shakur Stevenson of trying to avoid a direct fight with Devin Haney, suggesting that Shakur really thinks he is slick, and when you think back to how this all played out, he wanted Haney to drop his belt just so Keyshawn could get it without fighting Haney, and so Shakur could still duck and leave Haney with no belt and no fights. And another boxing fan said that Keyshawn should really be mad at Shakur because he set him up for this massive public embarrassment, knowing damn well he was never going to fight Haney himself. Claressa Shields also reacted to the news of Keyshawn Davis pulling out of the Devin Haney fight, expressing disappointment over how the situation unfolded, and while stopping short of personally accusing Davis, Shields suggested that turning down such a major opportunity would naturally raise questions from fans and the boxing community, and she emphasized that the sport's biggest fights should happen when they are available and that moments like this are frustrating for everyone who wanted to see two elite fighters settle things in the ring.
And I would have to agree.
A fan of both sides. I fought against him in the hammer for 150K undisputed title, right? I wanted way more than that. She couldn't get no more than that. That's what it was. She was 21-0, 10 knockouts. It was a big risk. I only had like 7 fights. I took that fight, I beat her. Then after that, I was able to go and get more money and get bigger and better fights. But that fight had to get out the way first. So me, if I was Devin, I would have said, you know what? Let me take a little bit of money and then prove everybody wrong, beat them. And then in my next fight, let your niggas know, y'all got to pay up to see Keyshawn Davis fight. That's me. Now listen, everybody know I love Keyshawn down. I love Devin Haney. I don't think Keyshawn is scared of Devin Haney, but I think he should get that money and prove everybody wrong.
Andre Dirrell also reacted to the collapse of the Devin Haney vs. Keyshawn Davis fight, standing by his longtime friend Keyshawn while acknowledging the criticism surrounding the decision, and Dirrell suggested that people outside the negotiations do not know every detail behind the scenes and urged fans not to rush to judgment, while at the same time recognizing that walking away from such a high-profile opportunity would naturally lead to questions from the boxing community given how much
He blew it, man. That's what he blew. Like, you gotta play the long game, bro.
Long game, that's it.
You gotta play the long game. This is the sacrifice, right? You feel you're better. You know you're better. The world wants to see this fight. Everybody will be tuned in. And we're not getting it because you don't get what you want. That's not a duck by any means, right? But if you want what you feel like you're worth, these are the type of sacrifice you gotta make, champ. This is the fight, man. Hopefully it's not too late for you to take it, but hopefully you change your mind and you see that sometimes you gotta play the shorthand to get the big one.
Had built around the matchup, and the fight was ultimately called off after Davis's team informed the WBO they would not move forward with the bout. The boxing community showed respect for Haney while making it clear that the time has come for Devin and Shakur to finally settle things in the ring, adding another intriguing option for Devin following the collapse of the Keyshawn Davis fight, as Nagy said that love or hate Devin Haney, he is not scared to fight anybody and walks to all smoke, and Jack Catterall also weighed in by tweeting that it is time to get it on, while according to Benji, Devin Haney was begged to drop his belt by Shakur Stevenson, so the question becomes whether Keyshawn Davis would have fought for a vacant belt for less money than $2.1 million, suggesting that Keyshawn was absolutely terrified. Floyd Kid Austin Chatfield also joined the conversation by tweeting that all that talking just to duck, and his post suggested that he was not surprised by Keyshawn Davis's decision to pull out, claiming he had seen it coming all along.
No, I will be bumping into Keyshawn Davis and his family eventually. I love those boys. I love him like a play cousin. And I can't remember ever criticizing Keyshawn Davis, but you guys wouldn't respect me at all if I didn't keep it a bean here, okay? So, I mean, listen, let's measure the duck. This duck is one of the biggest. It's like Canelo Benavidez. It may be bigger than that because Canelo has consistently said for many different reasons, there was a new reason all the time on why he wouldn't fight David Benavidez. He never said he would fight him. Keyshawn, on the other hand, said this.
You know what happened to Debo at the end of the movie? He got hit with a brick.
And my brother, Jay Prince, he said that he had a double-barrel shotgun. Bruh, the one thing about Keyshawn Davis that I can rest my hat on is that he'll fight. That's one thing he would fight. I need to know what happened here. There must have been something major that happened here. Something gigantic. And if that's the case, then okay. But as of right now, this is a diabolical duck. And I'm just waiting to hear what Keyshawn Davis has to say because he had everyone salivating. And then the closer it looked like Debo, Devin Haney, and he is Debo. I mean, that is certified.
And the tweet quickly fueled even more debate among boxing fans following the collapse of the Haney-Davis fight. According to Locked In Daily, Keyshawn Davis has severely damaged his public image by pulling out of the Devin Haney fight, as they tweeted that he just ruined his own career and has the worst PR they have seen from a fighter in a very long time. And it does not matter how good he looks in his next fights because this is a hard stain to wipe off his jacket.
Debo, Devin Haney, when it looked like he would be moving towards Keyshawn, and now their focus is on Keyshawn away from Shakur, Keyshawn got strangely quiet, and Bill Haney noted that. And I was starting to fear that he may be getting cold feet. But I gotta hear what Keyshawn has to say. Debo is literally, now let's talk about Debo. I originated the name Debo because of his size at his weight class, calling him a weight bully. A bully, but a weight bully. Debo. Big Debo Dan. Now, he's Debo
because he's the bully of the block.
I mean, it is what it is. This guy, for one reason or the other, he's avoided. He wants all the smoke, and for one reason or the other, he's avoided, bro. I mean, that's how it feels.
Belt did not mince words when reacting to the latest developments, saying that Keyshawn Davis just ducked Haney, and he argued that turning down a fight of this magnitude sends the wrong message and will inevitably lead to criticism from fans and fellow fighters, and in his view this was a missed opportunity for Keyshawn to prove himself against one of the division's biggest names, and these comments reflect showbiz's opinion and have added to the growing debate surrounding that.
And the biggest and best fights happen, but I'm not just about to just give you what you want. Like, who are you for me to, and no disrespect to Devin, like Devin, you're a hell of a fighter, but who are you for me to just be like, oh, I'm gonna give you exactly, I'm pound for pound one of the best fighters in the sport of boxing, bro. What I gotta go to 147 for you for when me and you could meet in the middle? We could meet 144.
Well, proposing. 44.
Let's do it. What's the problem? I don't see the issue. You just fought, hold up. Let's remember correctly. He fought Brian Norman, and before that fight, he fought Jose Ramirez. When he fought Jose Ramirez, the weight was at 144 pounds. So if he's fighting at 144 pounds against Jose Ramirez 2 fights ago, what is the problem with fighting me at 144 pounds? That's how I look at it.
And the Haney's, their stance is they don't want to go past 147.
I mean, that's what they say, but like I said, once again, we could sit at the table and negotiate, and that has never even happened yet. Bill is I'm not gonna say he a cool guy. He be tweeting.
Collapse, Shakur Stevenson has made it clear that he wants Devin Haney next, insisting he is ready to make the fight happen. And following the collapse of Haney's proposed bout with Keyshawn Davis, Shakur renewed his challenge by saying now is the perfect time for both sides to finally settle their long-running rivalry in the ring, and confident in his ability, Stevenson believes it is the biggest fight available and has repeatedly urged Team Haney to make it happen.
He had logic, and okay, he had 144, Devin just fought 144 against Jose Ramirez, but first off, I don't think Shakur's the A-side here. I think they're both the A-side. I don't think there's any clear guy that's above one or the other in terms of business. I really don't.
I think Shakur,
I think they both.
I think they're both.
I think it's close to even. If someone asked me who do I think commands a little more, I think Shakur maybe slightly.
That's fine, but it's close. I think I put it on an
It's not a clear
It's the kind of thing where you say if they're arguing over who's the A-side, you have them flip a coin to see who walks out last. Kind of
right,
in my
right.
opinion. So that's one. Two is, all right, if Shakur wants to say, hey, I'm not ready yet, I just fought a 140, that's fine too. But also, if you want to keep talking about you're the greatest and you're the pound-for-pound king, no one's on your level, and you have to do the fight.
So can I respond to that real quick?
Yeah, please.
I think it's close, right? A-side first, but I mean, one guy, we just argued that he's the number one or number two pound-for-pound fighter in the world. That does matter. If resumes don't matter, then what are we even talking about? So it is super close. I don't think Shakur can say, I want all this stuff, and Devin has to agree to it. No, it's
both have leverage.
Gotta be fair, leverage.
Yeah.
But
Haney has an incredible resume.
I know, but if you the top three pound for pound matters. I love that.
Right.
It's a great fight. I'm not saying Shakur is ducking. I don't think that is. But for this big fight, it gotta make sense.
Over a potential Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson fight continues to grow, with Max Kellerman, Shady McCoy, Mike Coppinger, and Malik Scott all offering their perspectives on the match.
I said Shakur is easy work for Devin, so I'm saying this.
We just jumped from that fight to this fight, but we talking about it, so go ahead.
How?
Yeah.
You don't see it?
No, I don't see
For real. For real, you don't see
I
it.
think that's a competitive fight for both of them.
How?
Just from what I've seen. Dev style, Dev's temperament, Shakur's style, Shakur's temperament. But help me understand.
Listen, that's an easier fight than Lomachenko.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Well, because you don't know where all the tools in the Home Depot warehouse is that we have. It's a whole lot of tools. And you know a few of them, it's a whole lot of in there, dog. And because I don't want to give away too much, right? I don't want to give away too much because it could be a possible fight next. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really want to say how.
As the panel discussed the ongoing Twitter negotiations between the two camps, whether the fight can realistically be made, and the ideal way for both fighters to meet, and while opinions differed on who would have the edge, they all agreed that Haney versus Shakur is one of the biggest fights.
144 is what the man said that he wanted to do. He said we got to sit down like businessmen and make it happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we already sat down like businessmen. We ready to make it happen. Like businessmen.
Okay. Then you had Keyshawn on the live a couple days ago.
What do you keep going back to there for?
Because wait a minute.
What's the biggest fight? Oh, wait, hold on. What's the biggest fight in boxing to be made right now?
I mean, for Devin?
Just in general.
In general. I mean,
yeah, you pick it.
I think Tank and Shakur is huge. I'm just saying. I think that's huge.
I said that's the biggest fight to be made.
Today,
considering everything that Tank is going through and everything that that's what y'all want to do to Tank. Y'all want to jump on him that bad? Why don't you get a man a break, man?
No, I hear you, but you asked me. Though. You asked me a question.
No, that's not to be made right now. Why would you do that? Why, Mills? Why?
Boxing can make and a matchup fans are eager to see become a reality. Bill Haney has been calling for the biggest fights in boxing and has made it clear that Devin Haney is ready for both Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis, and according to Bill they reached out to Shakur but never got a real response on the proposed terms, and with Keyshawn the fight was there too as the purse bid was won and Devin accepted the deal, but Keyshawn's side walked away over the money split instead of stepping into the ring, and Bill's message has stayed the same: stop the excuses.
Said the man, wait a minute, they just said the man is on the run and you want him to show up at the arena. How many people feel like you feel?
It's just a question. Just a general consensus. Feel the way you feel, or are you operating alone?
No, I believe he's a superstar at the end of the day, and you know, him not being in the ring takes away a little bit from some of the big fights from happening.
And as a superstar, you feel like he should come to the arena right now, next, like where you want him to come, like around when, like September, October? When do you want him to be in the arena? Because I'm gonna get that part out, and then we get on to the next biggest fight that you think can be made.
I mean, I don't advise Tank to go straight into a Shakur Stevenson fight.
Okay, well, let's get to
social media drama and sign the contract, because if Shakur and Keyshawn truly believe they are the best, there is only one way to prove it: fight Devin Haney. And until then, all the back and forth online means nothing compared to actually showing up on fight night.